don't want. See, when I saw this, I got so scared that, like, we'd missed that many gems, but I think there's a lot of gems we have to get in the upstairs, so... It's not gonna be so bad, we just have to get all the relics. Anyway, welcome back, y'all. It's time for the finale. This is me running away from my problems. Thank God we don't have to do the bosses, right? Oh, fuck it, I think there might be a time limit for the... There can't be a time trial for the bosses, right? Alright, on to Jungle Rumble. I am absolutely never speedrunning this game. I was hoping that we'd be done last time. I don't want more. Yes, I'm a coward. But you know what? That's fine. You call it cowardice, I call it, smart. I already streamed Wild Woody. You guys are just mad that I didn't want to speedrun Wild Woody. You didn't play it. You don't know what I went through. God, why? Look at how fast I can run. This isn't even like a satisfying run speed. It's like, I am a big fan of the monkeys just like screaming at me the whole time. I don't feel like we ever talk about the screaming monkeys enough. It's like that one stream that I never ended up doing, but then, well, that one stream I never ended up doing, but somehow it became one of the most popular emojis on the server. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Do you think if there's like a time trial box here, the rhinos hitting it will make it work? Wow. I'm not I shouldn't be surprised that it didn't work, but I'm a little surprised it didn't work. We're not gonna get a platinum relic, but at this point I just want the relics. I don't care about platinum. Much like when it comes to game companies, I don't care about platinum. So long as I get even a sapphire relic, I'm good. Why are there so many nitros? I don't care for that. Well, it's a bit of a stretch to call it a turkey day. Our turkey was bad, so we ended up having to throw it away, and we didn't have a turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't know, I can't think of anything funny. 10Ks trying to hunt a shiny, like 10,000? What is he doing, like full odds? Oh my god, it was a second short for the silver, jeez. God damn. That's rough. Alright, Doggo. I see what you're going for. It was an expression of disbelief, not a, Where is the... Well... Where is the, clock? Like, where do I start my time trial? Okay, there we are. That, extra long spin is actually really good for this one, because you're basically invincible for it. And you're still, like, going ahead. You just gotta spin to win. Watch Watch there be like a nitro crit I didn't realize, just gonna be sitting there waiting for me to say spin to win, and then it's not the case. I actually feel like we're doing pretty well here, but that sounds like also pride before the fall. Because I keep messing up the controls, too. I don't know, maybe the underwater levels aren't going to be as bad as I thought, but I also didn't check to see what, like, the time limit was on it. So I have no clue if I'm doing well or not. We just gotta believe, right? Oh no, is this where it gets ruined? Oh no, this is where it's gonna get ruined. Joking me? Yeah, this is where it's gonna get ruined. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex True End speedrun. Harem ending speedrun. We so barely avoided that. This level is way longer than I remember. I really thought we were doing well, but now I don't think so anymore. Yeah, this isn't even the emulator freaking out, it's just the GameCube version of Wrath of Cortex runs really poorly. There's just so many bubbles on the screen that the game doesn't know what it's doing. Cards against humanity. Spin! Hey, we got a gold. We actually weren't too far away from the platinum. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh god, watch us not be able to run with her. Dude, we were talking about Pathologic last time. And, like, right after it, I got a recommendation. A video was like, Pathologic. It was the rules. Or that, like, that fucking video that someone recommended. Oh, she can run. Is she running? I think that's a run. And she's dead. You call yourself a The World Ends With You fan and you don't worship Soka? Did I just basilisk on that and walk on water? Am I Jesus? I need you to know how stressful this is. Because Coco kind of controls like shit. Coco's deaths feel like they didn't want to, like, have a girl die in awful ways. plus the frame rate is so, like, it's adjusting, like, constantly. And that's just an issue with the GameCube version, so it's like, this is, like, the hardest version to try to actually get it through. What? Yeah, Twin Sanity was the one I really got into on the PS2. That one was my favorite. That one's just my favorite Crash game, probably. Like, if I'm gonna play a PS1 platformer, I'm probably gonna choose to play Spyro. It's not that I dislike the Crash games, it's just that, as a whole, I kind of prefer... God... Oh, God! Just kind of prefer Spyro. Wait... What? I don't know how I keep running into that one. No, the Coco levels are just straight up garbage in this game. I remember they were at least fun and warped. Well, no. Well... I like the ones where you rode the tiger, but I didn't care much for the jet ski levels. How did anyone play this game without save states? Like, I think the only reason I'm having, like, any, like, even vague amount of fun with this is because I can cheat my way through it. Hoo boy. The game barely runs. The PS2 version runs a lot better, but the issue is the loading screens take forever. Like, even as... Has my mouse been there the whole time? Boy, 3:30 does not bode well. Like, even as a kid, the, Oh, fuck. Oh, not this again. No, the GameCube version just runs like shit. Like, even as a kid, like, the PS2 version's load times just bored me. Like, I had a lot more patience, but, like, I didn't like playing this game because I thought it was hard, and it takes forever to load. And that's not a good combo. Like, if you're gonna have me die all the time, at least have the courtesy to get me back into the action quickly. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Is this what it was like in war? Like, is this what the guys felt on D-Day? I heard World War II had bad loading times as well. I don't know what I meant by that. Where's the other boat? Wait a minute, I never started the time trial. Oh, fuck, no. I did it again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Oh, boy. Where is the clock, then? Where is the clock to start? Okay. I just want this to be over. Of course, with how bad I'm getting shot, this might be over real quick. Oh god, my HP. My hit points. Oh fuck. War is hell. Oh, what? Are you joking me? Oh. No, I never played the mutants. I was never even vaguely interested in that. I just want to die. Why is it like this? Oh fuck, are you joking me? Why is my HP going down so fast? Oh fuck me, dude. That's a platinum, right? Yeah! Whew. I don't know, I think at that point I just wanted more Crash to Insanity, so nothing they were going to announce was going to really interest me. Yeah, that's a Yeah, we actually got a platinum, and all it took was World War II. Nice. Oh god, why? I don't know why I'm so surprised that there's 2 water levels in the Water Elementals hub world. God. Okay. I'm gonna start that again. God, I blew my lead. Oh, God. Why is the world like this? Huh. Are you kidding? What a beginner's trap. I mean, Warped was kind of bad about all the levels, or like the vehicle stages too, but I don't know. At least Warps didn't have these kind of loading times. And it Warped ran, at the very least. You can say anything about Warped, it at least ran. I'm just constantly dropping states because I don't want to deal with it otherwise. It sure takes a lot of focus to not fucking die in this game. Screw trying to get the speeds, I just want to survive. Yeah, I always wanted a GameCube growing up because I had a PS2 and I really wanted to play things. I wanted to play stuff like Melee and Pokemon Coliseum, and you know I didn't. But when I got the Wii, and then I could finally play all those GameCube games I missed, and I was so happy. Hold up, are we even going to be able to get a Sapphire? Yeah. No, Coliseum is crap, but I would have loved it if I was a kid. No, I even played it when I was 16, and even by that point, Coliseum bored me. But if I played Coliseum when I was like 9, I would have loved it. Alright. I haven't actually played any of the Digimon World games. All I've played is, the only Digimon game I played was Rumble Arena on the PS1. Colosseum. The only reason I give Colosseum a pass is because it's a spin-off. So, honestly, it doesn't really matter to me if it does well or not, because I can just ignore it. Yeah, these games vaguely run. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, I do not want to stop the current emulation. Though, I don't know, from all the gameplay I've seen of the Digimon World games, it doesn't really look like any of the PS2 ones are any good. Okay. Like, maybe Digimon World 1, since it's kind of like a monster carrying simulator, but like 2 and 3... Well, 2 just looks boring as sin, and... I don't know, 3 kind of looks boring too. Oh yeah, to the left. Wouldn't that be something? Casey swears by the DS Digimon world, so we're gonna be doing a stream series of fuck, a stream series of Digimon World Dawn at some point. I don't like Kirby's Air Ride. I am no good at it. And then I looked up differences with the Mega Man Battle Network games, and it's so what's the difference between Digimon or Mega Man Battle Network 3 and 4, or 3 blue version and white version, and they're yeah, in Japan there was only the white version, and blue version was just an updated version. So if you pay for white version, you just get less content in general. It's like if they released Pokemon Red and Yellow at the same time, and said that they were what you should be, or maybe a better comparison, if they released Gold and Crystal at the same time. The game wasn't recognizing my inputs. Yep, save state. Thank God. Would have been real upset. Yeah, 2 and Twinsanity are probably going to end up being my favorites. 2, I always swore by 3 growing up, just because oh, there's more to it, but then, you know, the older I get, the less I appreciate the gimmicks that 3 had. Being different for the sake of being different is not good, necessarily. Just because you have motorbike and, jet ski segments doesn't mean I like them. Is that... Fuck. I'm just happy we got through it. Oh no, I remember when I played Air Ride. That was not a fun recording session. That Mario Golf. Did not care much for Mario Golf on the GameCube. Fuck. Some of these are oh, I don't want to do this, I'll come back later. I'm there is no later, I just have to get everything done now. That's exactly how I feel, Coog. I liked 3 as a lot. Yeah, I didn't experience 2 until 2016, actually. I just figured, why would I ever go back from 3, and never really looked at it. And then I watched Oni Plays go through 2, I'm oh, this looks way better. Yeah, fuck, that was... It just appears. Well, I don't know. 2 kind of feels like it's the perfection of what they had. I don't think 1 looks good at all. Well... 1 is very clearly the first Crash game. And I know that's just a dumb sentence to say, but it's it has, first entry syndrome. Of you could, there were a lot of, kinks that needed ironing out. How are you supposed to get to that 3 box there? I guess that's a pretty short level. Yeah, the weirdest thing about Crash 1 is, like, if you... Is it back on the screen? I don't know how that keeps happening. If you, like, land on a jump from, in Crash 1, like, you land from a jump and you don't move, Crash's land animation is, like, very, like... There's only, like, 5 frames in it, and it looks really weird. Because each frame lasts a little longer than you'd expect. And it's kind of nitpicky, but it's, like, one of those things I'm like, Like, I read, like, a story. It was, like, interviews with, like, the Naughty Dog people, and it's like Crash 1 pushed the PS1 to, like, its absolute limits right away. To where even Sony was like, yo, did you, like, edit our dev kits? And I thought that was really cool. So it's, like, astounding that they got even more out of it for things like 2 and 3, but acknowledging it's a technical marvel doesn't really mean it's a fun game. It's just very well, setting up what you could do with the engine is probably the point of 1. Fucking move. I actually don't mind this level now. When I'm not going for all the boxes, it's actually kind of a relaxing level. The drift on it feels very, Did anyone ever play Excite Truck for the Wii? It feels very Excite Truck. And I love Excite Truck. That's one of it was one of the first Wii games I got. But I saw it on G4, and I was like, that looks really cool, and... Well... Gosh! I saw it on G4, and I was like, that looks really cool, and I got it, and I'm like, wow, this just is really cool. I will swear by Excite Truck. Very, very fun racing game. When I still have my I could very easily do feasibly do an Excite Truck stream. But it's like I said, like, I don't really like doing racing streams because I'm very focused on the game at that point and can't really make any good commentary for it. It's very hype when we, like, win, like, hard races, but it's just not a very, interesting thing to commentate over. Well, I don't know, during a stream, I guess that's less of a sin than it would be for, like, an LP. Hey look, call myself Joy-Cons because I'm drifting. Ah, good thing I got that life, I was worried. What, you don't like it, Jay? Deke. Ah, wonderful. That was the platinum? I mean, I guess there really wasn't much else you could do there, but shit, we take it. Cool. Time to open up Go real quick. That means I feel like I'm gonna get a platinum Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like a shiny. Watch this. First thing I click, gonna be shiny. Come on, Torchic. Well. There's a shiny Combee outside, or shiny Combee. There's a female Combee. So that's, look at him go. Look at him twitch. I actually had to pee real quick. I drank a lot of water before the stream, so I'm gonna be right back. Uh, sorry guys, that was my hydro homies. Actually, no, I'm never going to apologize for being well hydrated. Alright, let's make it work. Remember guys, it's easier to lose weight when you're well hydrated, and you also don't get kidney stones. That was a good run. If you want to avoid kidney stones, the trick is to be well hydrated, because it turns out making sure your kidneys are firing on all cylinders means they don't have enough time to develop stones. What type would you make a kidney stone Pokemon? Poison and rock? No, I've never gotten kidney stones, fortunately. But they terrify me, so I drink a lot of water. I'm a huge baby when it comes to pain, so I really don't want a jagged stone crawling its way out of my urethra. It just does not appeal to me, not gonna lie. Oh. I saw like one post, it was like that like one Star Wars like clip where like Yoda's like crawling through where Yoda's like crawling through like the tubes really quickly, and it's like the caption was like the kidney stone making its way through my urethra. Oh! I didn't make it! You think if I made the Yoda kidney stone meme that I would be here on Twitter? I mean YouTube. No, I'd be famous and curing cancer. I'd be living in a big beach house in Malibu. With like 300 bitches. I'd be causing... Well, wouldn't it be easier for the person causing the cancer to find out how to cure the cancer? Alright, we did good there, right? Gold. That was pretty... I'll take it. Yeah, it was! But now we get to zip through it really quick because I don't want to deal with it. The boxes. We were close. This is the one I've been most concerned about, just because the controls. Was this the only level in the game that really used the jetpack? I mean, far be it from me to look a gift horse in the mouth, but you'd figure if they made an entire control setup for a game that they'd use it more. Just my 2 cents that if you take the dev time to make something, you should probably use it. Actually going a lot smoother than I thought it would. Well, their hitboxes are really long. Don't you laugh at me, Anya. Viewers, what's the first thing I should shiny hunt in Let's Go? Just kidding, it's Bellsprout. Except I want Oddish more, but I want Eevee more than Pikachu, so... You know, I kinda have to take my lumps. If anyone with Let's Go Pikachu wants to shiny hunt me an Oddish, I guarantee you I'll get guarantee you I'll get a shiny Bellsprout just for you. Well, I imagine it's gonna take me a while to get. What? I thought I save stated. I didn't hit the state. Well, I think the partner shiny in Let's Go is shiny locked. Hello, Nooblets. How you doing? Oh yeah, otherwise I don't know. I probably wouldn't soft resetting for shinies just feels painful. Good to hear it, man. I think I mean, I tell the story of my shiny Hypno all the time, but then I didn't find another shiny for 11 years until I found a Golbat and Sun when I was looking for, I was just trying to, like, complete the dex, and I was looking for a Boldore, and lo and behold, a shiny Golbat appears before me. Okay, didn't kill me, we take those. Boom. I didn't hunt the shiny Hypno. No, Hypno is weird. No, I really like the shiny Zubat line. I'm gonna hunt them in Let's Go. Just because I want another shiny Golbat to celebrate the one from Sun. Oh, we were a second short! Oh, if I didn't stop the save state, we would have gotten that. Look at that, kids. Cheaters never win. I'm gonna look for a shiny Caterpie and then not evolve it, and let's go, just because I'm gonna celebrate Murder Knot, except I'm gonna call this one Golder Knot. I don't know, but what we're doing for the Let's Go stream series is, we go through the game, but every party member we have the shiny hunt. So it'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna call it if it's not a shiny lock. I guess just like a... I don't know, I saw like Sonics, which is like a streamer that shiny hunts all of a sudden. He calls it a Dream Team quest. So I'm not sure if that's, you know, what it's officially called, so I think I'm probably gonna end up just calling it like a Dream Team quest. Why? Because shinies are comparatively easy to get in Let's Go. Hey Mandy, don't come to school tomorrow, okay? You smell like Daddy, Kay. Mary Kate and Ashley. Now it's supposed to be a Limmel voice, but it actually kind of sounds similar to like the unicorns from Charlie the Unicorn. Let's go to Candy Mountain, Kay. Yeah, like I looked up like the shiny rates for Let's Go, and it's like the shiny charm ultimately isn't all that necessary. Like if you have a 31 catch streak going, your shiny rate is like 1 in 300 something. It's like 1 in like 301, I think, but with the shiny charm that only goes down to like 1 in 200, I think. 1 in 276. It's not all that necessary. So I don't really feel bad enough about, I don't feel bad enough where I feel like I should wait for the shiny charm. Plus, we can get 100% because Mega Buster Eevee said he'll let me touch trade Mew, and I've got enough Meltans and Melmetals and Go to just transfer over. Nice. Droid Void. A player killer, man. Yeah, it's gonna be something. The issue is a lot of the ones I really want and would use for the team don't come until like late. Like Fuchsia City is the point where a lot of the things I like Shelter, you have to wait for the Seafoam Islands. You can get there after Fuchsia. The like Scyther or no Pinsir is the Eevee one. Oh fuck. Pinsir is the Eevee one, and that one you have to wait until Fuchsia for. You don't get the Surf TM or like the Sea Skim or whatever they call it until Fuchsia. So if I want to hunt any water surfing shinies, I have to wait till then. I like that those are like 4 seconds, but it takes you like 4 seconds just to get going. So I don't think it's any faster unless you're like needing every millisecond you have. Pardon me, fella. Thank Christ. And then it's like, you can like shiny hunt the starters as well, but then a lot of the starters I don't really want to shiny hunt because I have so many of them in Go as is. Like, I would never need to shiny hunt Squirtle because I already have 3... I think I have 10 shiny Squirtles in Go that I could just transfer over. Oh! I was just gonna let myself die, but I didn't have to. If we end up needing the Platinum, I'm just not gonna bother. Like, at that point, I can safely say I did my best. I have no regrets. Hey, Mandy, you want to get the Platinum Relics and crash Wrath of the Cortex? Man, I barely want the standard ending of this game after everything it's given me. Oh boy. When you walk away, this game ain't that fun. That's infuriating. Okay. Yeah, thank God we dropped the state, or I would have squeed, and also XD'd. Do you think there's anyone who's like sexually attracted to Crash Bandicoot? Like, he doesn't strike me as a design that anyone is like legitimately sexually attracted to. like anyone who like makes porn of them is doing it out of like, haha, it's Crash Bandicoot. Like that's funny. It's not something you'd actually be sexually attracted to. Like Crash is unfuckable. Like, I can say that right now. No one would actually fuck Crash Bandicoot given the opportunity. Right? Well, would Tana even sex Crash, or was like it just like kind of like a, oh, he saved my life, I'll hang out with him. It's like a Princess Peach thing. Like Princess Peach isn't like legitimately sexually attracted to Mario. Well, Tana clearly exists. Yeah, I think the lore is that that Tana left Crash for Brio. I don't know where I heard that or what game would confirm or deny it, but I think that's the lore. Well, the Odyssey ending gave us Bowsette, so that's something. The rat guy. I don't know why that's so much, like, better to me. Like, that feel like... Like, someone could be attracted to the rat guy, but Brio is kind of unfuckable. I don't know, it's just kind of a nice feeling to have character designs in a video game that, like, clearly can't be sexualized. The question is, would anyone fuck the Rat movie? Not the characters in the Rat movie, but the Rat movie itself. Like, if you were given an SD card with the Rat movie on it, would you insert it? Wow, my HP just went from something to nothing real quick. Whew. No, I wouldn't insert an SD card. Unless it was into the naming screen here. SD cards don't feel like they would be good upon entering. Like, you would do it and then it would like be a little jagged. And then it wouldn't feel nice. Like, you'd just be like, ah, I wish I'd done literally anything else. Whew, boy. We're getting close to the end. We've almost got all the relics. Well, then we have the stages up there that I don't know anything about. But, you know, we're closer to the end than we were. So that's something. Okay. And let's go. This is just like the tentacle porn movie. I guess I earned that. See that tentacle went up Crash and then he was no more? See, why watch the Rat movie when you can watch the Scat movie? It's about Scatman John. He's the Scat Man. Yeah, that's the whole reason we're doing these, is because we found out about the secret levels last night. Otherwise, I was not going to bother with the relics. doing half bad on this one. Should probably learn to not say things when I'm playing Crash Wrath of the Cortex. God. I mean, if you want a good Scatman John biography, check out Todd in the Shadows review of his song "I'm the Scatman," because it kind of gives you like a biographical approach to his life, because he goes beyond the hit. It's really nice. It's not like a full thing, but for a 16-minute summary of a man's life, he did a really good job. Yeah, for a guy whose entire worth in this world is talking sure does him no good. Yeah, Twinsanity's writing is really good. What was it? Spyro: A Hero's Tale on the PS2? Which, first off, boring game. Really boring game. I couldn't get too far into it even when I was really... I thought it was going to be as fun as Twinsanity, but no, it wasn't. It sucked. But there was one line, it was and every time you save, I remove 1,000,000 brain cells. And he's like, wow, that sounds that sounds excessive. And I'm like, that's... And the delivery's really shitty and tongue-in-cheek, and it's like, fuck off. Todd in the Shadows is just a very good YouTuber. I'd highly recommend anyone watch, anyone, that isn't even into music, just anyone should watch Todd in the Shadows. Is a very good Twitter feed as well. Fish? I never got the Wrath of Cortex line in Twinsanity, just because I had no idea what anyone was saying in that game. If you make a game and have voice acting and no subtitles, go away. Oh wow, I did a lot worse there than I thought I did. It figures that only the gimmick levels are the things that I'm getting platinums on. The ones where it's basically impossible to lose. If you can beat it, you can platinum it. And let's go. Rad. Well, no, once I knew what he said, it was funny. But up until then, as a kid, I was just like, haha, the silly penguins are mad. And that's really all I took from that scene. After November, Christmas music is... Or after Thanksgiving, Christmas music is fair game. IMO. Anytime before that, and no, but... What? Yeah, Pengu goes Newt, and Cortex is like, oh, shooting time. It's like the Danny DeVito, and then I started blasting. Alright, you fucking Europeans get the beta release of November, or December rather. So viewers, what do you want for Christmas this year if you celebrate it? I won't get it for you, but, you know. You want the early release of Pokemon Sleep? Gotcha, buddy. Did I just get hurt? Yeah, lucky for you, buddy, we have one on Sage's channel. That was a very fun thing to do. I'd love to redo it. Just because I think there's a lot I could do to make it funnier. Like, not be so obsessed with making recognizable voices. Could actually be funnier that way. Well, whatever, we take those. God bless the USA! Cool, that had to be platinum, right? I'll take gold. Well, good, works for me. Oh, baby. Just the whole screamy Sammy voice was probably my favorite. I should probably have done the whole song like that. That was actually pretty close to the platinum there. I'll take it. I'm happy. Alright, time to crash and burn. Only, well, 10 more stages technically, but only 5 until we can stop with the relics for a while. Can't beat that. Yeah, Rhino is something for only the cool kids to know. Okay. Let's try that again. Yes, it did go well. I say things, they happen. Let's go. Fuck it. This actually kind of sounds like a song from DK64, which made the monkey noises a little. I was thinking, like, this kind of sounds like DK64, and then I hear monkey noises, and I'm like, ah, it's true. I need to go back to that stream series. I kind of forgot I was doing it. The thing with it is, I really want to, I'm figuring out how to, like, stream from an original Nintendo 64, because, well, I don't trust, N64 emulators, so... Oh, how far back does that put me? No. I have to do all that again. Or as I like to call it, the Nintendo sickly horror. But I'm figuring out how to, like, get it to work, like, record and stream from an actual N64. So I can, like, do Donkey Kong 64 on a controller that I feel comfortable with. Because for some reason, trying to do it with the Wii U gamepad was, like, just not, like, jamming with me for some reason. Something about it just did not feel right with a Wii U gamepad. What the fuck? But if I do that, then there's a lot of other, like, N64 games I'd love to, like, stream and stuff. Like, Ocarina of Time is the big reason. I would love to do a series where me and my friend just, like, drink our way through Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, and then transfer that team over to Stadium. and like try to beat all this stuff with the stadium team. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream LP Raito 2 at some point. I just need to actually play Raito 2. Because I've never beaten Raito 2, and I started playing it, and then I went to save after like an hour, and then lost a fight. So Raito 2 is also like a lot harder than Raito 1. Like you actually have to think about what you're doing instead of just mashing an attack button. And so I died and lost an hour of progress and never went back to it. I think something else came out around that time as well that I wanted to play, so it was part of it. Yeah, if I do it, I'm gonna 100% it like I did with the first game. Whew. Alright. 20% of the way through with this hub. We're doing alright, guys. We're doing alright. Gold Rush! Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, now I'm probably not going to 100% the compendium. I didn't bother with that with the first one. Getting all the demons doesn't mean so much to me. I mean, from what I've done in my save file right now, I have recruited every single demon, but partially that's just because I want to get all their friendship up and whatnot, just so I can just have an easier time with the game. Like Digital Devil Saga 2, you want to talk about a battle for survival? Do any random encounter in Raito 2. That's the kind of shit that makes me worry about my survival. Because everyone sharing a mana pool is like a lot more stressful, and it's like, alright, I'll just bring my Moshubu out and she can heal me. No, the other, I think all the Devil Summoners had, like, the Demon Loyalty, mean stuff. Especially in Soul Hackers, where your demons are just useless little cunts without it. Yeah, it's kind of like, Super Mario RPG. Every, one of your party members shares the same mana pool. And that includes you. You have, like, special techniques that all your weapons can use that also use mana. And that's part of where the difficulty comes from. Like, you can't just spam your healing skills, because if you're doing that, you're not getting any more mana. It is a precious commodity. You can also restore it from, like, Nakiwasame, or whatever the healer demon's name is. Yeah, Soul Hacker's loyalty system wasn't, like, all that bad, all things considered. It's not the worst. Certainly not the best, but it's not, like, as bad as I thought it was up front. Like, once you get, like, what the demons, like, do, it is a simple enough matter to just get them to be friendly and then never have to worry about it again. It's an extra layer of getting your shit to work right, but I don't know, it's... For a game that came out in '97, it was a pretty cool thing. Yeah, getting, like, Sly Demon's loyalty up sucks. It's like, just give them the sake to change their personality for a bit, and then just go from there. I think that's what I did for like one of the boss fights. Like I needed to use a slide demon because its skill pool was pretty good, and it was. I'm like, what do I do with this? And they're just like, yeah, just give her the sake and change her personality. Like, ah, good on you. Yeah, it turns out if someone has a shitty personality, just get them drunk. Great life advice, Kaneko. Hold up, are we not even gonna get the Sapphire then? Hold up, I don't think we got, like, enough good time at all. We might have to redo this whole stage. Oh my god! Alright. That is annoying as fuck. Why is this stage so long? How the fuck are you supposed to platinum this? I can't even beat it. Well, I'm running and I'm hitting all the boxes. I figured that would be enough. It's those damn hanging segments. I thought I was ripping through this shit. God, I guess I gotta, like, focus on this. Alright, y'all, here we go. This is when Comet gets serious. Yeah, I'm using the dash shoes. It's like these segments. I swear there's gotta be a way to, like, rip through these faster. Damn. Oh, drowned immediately. He, like, broke his back when he hit the water. Hold up, I have an idea. Well, it wasn't my idea, but it worked. Ooh boy. Yeah, that wasn't it, Chief. Ooh boy. Boy, is the trick really just to, like, glitch through it? Oh, boy. Hold up, why did we do so much better that time? We shaved the whole ass minute off of that, and we got the gold! How did we do that? Huh. That's weird. Oh well. We almost got the platinum! Cool, I'm never gonna worry about that again. Rad, cool, and good. Oh my god. Someone get me a soda. Are they doing a Mountain Dew Game Fuel flavor this year? I really want them to bring back the berry flavor from 2015. I swear, the berry flavored Game Fuel from 2015, Mountain Dew, is probably the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh shit, this is the one where it had like a maze. Alright. Wait, I missed. Yeah, why isn't this stage just called Amazing? No! I'm too paranoid to give up even a second. It's not a matter of getting the relic now. Now it's a matter of I just need to win, or getting a platinum. I just need to, like, get a relic. Better at the ball physics just felt a little weird. Jesus Christ, the game just shot me out at 1,000 miles an hour. It's like once the frame rate gets going, there's like no warning. It's alright, you ready to go 60? Like 61. And then like 1,000. Like 60,000 what? And then I just go shooting through. I would not be surprised if the slowdown was adding to the time. Like, where the clock still runs at the full, like, 60 frames per second, but doesn't account for the game only running at 30. Would not surprise me in the slightest. That was almost an amazing speedrunning tactic. But you hold on to a lot of momentum there, too. Come on! Yeah, I guess the only downside is all the momentum you hold on to, but if you could, like, angle it right, you do really well for yourself. And ruined. Jeez. I feel like I'm gonna snap my PS4 controller's sticks right off. Like how hard I'm like jamming on them with this. Oh god, the frame rate just Could the frame rate if it was at least consistently bad, that would be fine. But in this, shooting from like 30 to 60 is a death sentence. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done because I wasn't prepared for the game to work right all of a sudden. It's like, imagine if you didn't have legs and then all of a sudden you had, like, really good legs. That was an awful analogy. Imagine if you were like a Oh my, no, God, no, please. Great, I saved into the death. We have to start all over. God. I'm gonna kill myself. God, just... I'm gonna find the guy who made me stream this series and punch him in the vagina. I'm gonna punch him right in his fucking gash. What I'm saying is that I'm the one who made me do this series, so I'm just gonna fucking, like, wheel a knife around in my fistula or something. What I'm saying is my death is 9, it's all my fault. That we are truly our own greatest enemies in this world is what Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex, has taught me. Oh no! Have I entered another death loop? I entered another death loop. Fuck me, dude! Why does it hold on to so much momentum? This ball level sucks. Well, if I don't do it now, I just have to come back to it later, and it's not like the rest are gonna be any more fun. Crash Bandicoot doesn't have, like, a sense of, like, he doesn't know he's alive. He doesn't do anything out of, like, a sense of survival, he just does it because it feels good. Like, you see this, right? Like, when the game just decides to work all of a sudden. Like, Crash is kind of like Flowey and can acknowledge the fact of, like, other timelines. And knowing that, like, he keeps dying and coming back to life feels good to him. He's like, silly God. You're not good enough for me. Like, Crash Bandicoot is one of those JRPG villains that would absolutely slaughter God. And, like, he doesn't even at least have an excuse like, humanity will be improved if we don't have to deal with God. He's just like, a weakling is in my way. Like, Crash's existence is merely to flex on God. There's nothing more to it. He doesn't have any higher desires than just to see God, like, flail beneath his toes. Like, he doesn't crave anything more than just knowing that God is unhappy. we go. One glorious run. Watch this. I need to be careful about, like, save stating while I'm in movement. That seems to be, like, the real issue. Especially when in areas that I know, like, the frame rate, like, picks up. Fuck! What? The game doesn't even know what to do with that! Ugh. I'm gonna do it. I've earned that. I didn't think anything was gonna be worse than the last level. Jiminy fuckmas, dude. I'm sorry that you guys have to watch this. Eat my whole pussy, dude. Oh, fuck. We are so close to finishing. I can't wait to never do another platformer series again. I should go back to Spyro. Spyro's at least fun. Viewers, what's your favorite Spyro game? And this is a no judgment zone unless you say Enter the Dragonfly. Unless you say anything that isn't one of the PS1 Spyros. I actually have a few episodes of a blind LP of Sonic 06 on my channel. It was a camera. I was aiming a camera at my television, got 5 episodes in, and rage quit, and was not good. When people tell you that Sonic 06 is bad, believe them. Fucking Christ. I never actually played Crash Bash. I wanted to see if that would work. Yeah, Southern Comfort Eggnog is the bomb. It's the only eggnog I really like. I want to die. Brad, Daddy's not feeling too good. Brad, if you have kids, are you gonna make them call you Bratty? Like, not like Bratty, but like Dad and Bratty. Good, I'd have your kids taken away for child abuse if you didn't. Look at this fart cloud following us. Viewers, if you were being bullied by someone in middle school and they kept calling you a fart cloud, would you be offended? But like, go back to like your mental state in middle school. Would you be offended if would middle school you be offended by being called a fart cloud every day? Alright, now, to the people that are thinking, no, I wouldn't be offended by that. Would you be offended if someone called you a Wrath of Cortex fart cloud? Because, like, then you know it's, like, coming from a place of malice. Game, I don't know what you were thinking. Alright, is Wrath of Cortex... Fuck. Is Wrath of Cortex considered a war crime? Like, if you made, like, prisoners of war play this, would, like, that be against the Geneva Convention? Oh, he actually did pretty well there. Not bad. Once we got going, it was fine. In fact, I imagine we were pretty close to getting the platinum. Excuse me. Yeah, we were actually decently close there. So let's see how the Cortex Vortex goes. I mean, yeah, the stage is a gas. Like, imagine, like, you can't go home until, like, they won't even, like, give you your food of the day until you platinum a Wrath of Cortex level. Wait, DJ Space Invader, what? Yeah, every time you, like, every time you don't get a platinum relic in Wrath of Cortex, they, like, give you, like, 3,000 volts straight to the nibbles. I don't know, the lower frame rate kind of helps with the jumps right here, specifically. But that should never be a compliment to your game if it not working makes the game more fun. If your game is so broken that it has to break to work. Like, that says, like, something about you as, like, a person, not just a developer. Like, as a person, you're flawed. If your game has to be broken to be fun. Do you think that the developers of this game knew that there was a Cortex Vortex in 2, or do you think they were just like, haha, that rhymes? Because this doesn't look anything like the Cortex Vortex from 2. Yeah, Eternatus makes Pokemon Dynamax by giving them volts straight to the nibbles. Wait, are you in the military, DJ Space Invader? No, I imagine that the developers just didn't know anything about Crash when they made this game, because this just feels like, hey, like Crash 3 sold really well, let's just model our game based on that. Because, like, there's not, like, a single original bone in this game's body. Gotcha. I'm so sorry that our troops had to, like... Imagine, like, you're in the US military, you're getting shot at, and then someone's just like, wow, you know what I'll do? I'll give them Wrath of fucking Cortex. That'll make them feel better about life. Years, huh? Oh, no, my dad is in the military, but it was like when he got stationed to Hawaii, and Mom was like, none of that, sister, I'm not moving, and that's why I'm here. Thank you for the 10-cent survey, Google. Alright. Rad. Alright, we're all done with the stages down there, so now we just have to... Alright, unbroken territory, 5 entire new stages, 10 gems, and a relic. Alright. Here we go. Let's get the gems first. Alright, we're gonna complete each level in its entirety each. Oh, the game does not run here. Yeah, if you lived in Japan, I'd say you're no longer a weeb. Like, if you were, like, born and raised in Japan. Is that a firefly I see up there? Oh no, is it like one of those, like, dark stages? No! Oh, well. Oh, well. Criminy Jismus. Nice. God, I wish that were me, Ace. What the fuck? Oh, alright, here we go. Radical! Uh-oh! That's why you're still awake, because you're worried if you're a weeb because you're Korean? I don't know, I feel like weeb has, like, a really, like, negative context. Well, no, weeb is... I don't know. Well, then it depends on what you're really thinking about, because if, like, you count weeb as, like, otaku, then it's, like, Japanese people can be weebs, too. Wasn't a Japanese person being a weeb just like being a nationalist? I missed the box under the TNT. What? You're fucking with me. Satan! Round 2. That level would be a lot better if you were Crash for it. I thought the TNT would have blown up the bouncy box. Fuck this game that doesn't work. I mean, you could be an anime fan and not a weeb. Like... Are we gonna get snow this weekend? I'd love some. I don't have to drive anywhere, so bring it on. If we went up to New Jersey like we had planned, I would really hope we wouldn't get any, but if I'm just at home, fuck it, bring it on. Let me tell you the worst snow I've ever been through. It was 2016, and I think I was still with my ex at that point, and we'd stayed up for a weekend up at Towson. And fucking, I parked in a spot I didn't usually park at school, and we got really bad snow. But the issue was, it was almost impossible to get the car out. She had to get back, like, that day. I think she had, like, school really soon afterwards or something. No, she'd graduated. I forget why she needed to get home. But what ended up happening was we had to spend... I think we spent 4 hours just trying to get the car out of the snow. Because we didn't have any shovel, we didn't have anything, and it sucked. It was not a good day. I like slightly blizzarding. That's it's a very fun term. Alright, this is saying nighttime, like I figure that Firefly is supposed to go away, but it's not. No! No, it was 2016, I mean, it was late January. But I don't think it was like, it was still probably like 2 weeks before Valentine's. What if this game had fall damage? Where would this move ever be useful? Thank you, Jesus. No, the CP through is not too fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean Dolphin.exe has stopped working? Game, are you joking? Oh my god! The fucking emulator crashed! Oh my god. Alright. Hold up, let me get this back up. Jesus, dude. It just doesn't stop with this game. Good night, Dolphin. Kook. This is so sad, Alexa. Play Despacito. Rad, and we have to go right back in and get the relic. Yeah, if there wasn't save states, I'd have just said fuck this and just like left this series where it is. I'd rather go on Pornhub and stream me inserting an entire Wii remote up my butt than have to deal with that if I couldn't. Like, y'all are laughing, but this is, like, I'm not playing this game up. This is, like, this is life in Wrath of Cortex. Gosh! Well, yeah, Wiimotes are easy peasy. I'm not gonna suffer on a... You think I haven't suffered enough? Of course I'd want something nice and easy to put up my butt if I just died on this stream. I'm here to have a good time, not a hard time. I misread that as whitewashed GC controller. I'm like, what does that entail? What is the purpose of that device? It's like, oh, let's just drop balls in my castle that could potentially kill me or all of my soldiers. That'll be a funny trick. Yeah, I don't trust Dolphin right now. I mean, you should never trust dolphins. They're all rapists. Oh. No. Oh, it's so far back. Ah, here we go. Hot, 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 hot. You know, it's true what they say. If you turn on a women's tennis match and just turn the volume off, it's basically porn. What? Oh, I was invincible! Aku Aku, you got me killed! Aku Aku! Law is soft because he moisturizes his pubes. No. Sweet Jesus Christmas. Why did no one make like a Crash Bandicoot like Christmas special? My favorite thing I'm gonna do, like after Rose Gold Heart is done with development, I'm gonna make the Rose Gold Heart Christmas special. Okay. Alright, we're 20% done with this. We never have to go back to nighttime ever again. We got the gems. We got the relic. We get the women. Alright. What's next? Ghost Town. Like, I don't know, I'm just surprised that Crash Bandicoot never got, like, a shitty 90s cartoon. Like, you really figured that would have been... What in God's green earth is this? Is this a race? What, have I already fucked up? Oh no, we have to do, like, laps of it. What in God's green earth is this? I don't know how I'm supposed to keep track of all these boxes. Much less win. Like, I think I'm doing alright? Nope. I'd love a Crash Bandicoot Life Day. Well, can I at least get the boxes and not have to worry about getting first place, or is it an all or nothing thing? I don't know what happened. I got one of the gems, so I'm assuming the other gem is now just for winning the race. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Now we can focus on winning the race. Yeah, no, in fact, honestly, I'm kind of happy with that. Now we can just focus on winning the race. We're fine. We're doing good. Hello, Tipsy Doom. You've missed a mental breakdown. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing good or bad, so I'm just gonna keep holding up and hope this is good enough. This whole stream has just been a mental breakdown. Wait, so is it just an easy win if you just hold up? But this is nothing. I guess I can open up and go. Is it me or is Crash kind of thick? Yep, well, that was something. Alright, so we just have to shut up, Jay. Alright, we have to do it one more time and get the relic. We are almost there. Thick doesn't necessarily imply that I'm sexualizing him. Homeboy just happens to have a set of clappers. Fucking... Oh no, but is the trick gonna be like I have to get a lot of the boxes in order to just even survive? Like getting the relic to begin with? Ah, that'd totally be on vogue for it. No, I do not want to stop the current emulation. Ah, Jesus. I can't take it. This game is so stressful. You just see me shoot forward like that? I couldn't even tell what was going on. It's like fighting the blood-starved beast at 4 a.m. That was enough time. I love how the time keeps counting down. That's nice. Ah, gold. Alright, that's another level we never have to worry about. Whew. I was gonna write cart, but it wouldn't fit. Yeehaw! Wait, what did I say? I already forgot. I mean, I'm fine with a breather level. That's one more level I don't have to stress myself out over. Oh, what? Why? Oh, the blood-starved beast. Oh, it's a Bloodborne reference. Sage's Kish and I were playing Bloodborne. It was like 4 a.m. and fuck this. I was very tired and like kind of like not like aware of where I was, and one of the bosses, the blood-starved beast, was very fast. There's a lot to that fight, and I couldn't tell what was going on. And so they carried me through it. I wouldn't have been able to handle that at all. But you know, it was kind of like that. Just that is how I felt trying to beat the blood-starved beast. The blood-starved beast is my man when he ain't get his period blood fetish for the day. You know, I asked there to be more jetpack levels, and I see that was my mistake. You ever like you want to like say something and you know you shouldn't? No, no, Brad. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to break all those nitro boxes by hand, aren't I? Oh no, thank god. At least I got that. Alright, now to beat this jackass. Alright, viewers, should I say something really just like a really disgusting hypothetical? Or just a really like gross question? Like as a joke? Alright, let's see if I can beat this. Never mind, it's not even funny. I'm not gonna say it. Alright, let's see if I can do it. It's actually quite easy when you're not focused on getting the button. Boy, the game just has a chronic issue with that, huh? Of just going for 100% is a miserable fucking experience, but just playing through it is at least tolerable. No, it's the same thing. It was just gonna be a question like, what's the best period you've ever had? And I'm like, that's not funny. It's like not clever. No one really needs to hear it. This game really is just Superman 64, isn't it? I think it's possible to get the relics and the gem at the same time. I feel like it wouldn't be. Huh, cool. Well, yeah, it's easy to remember awful periods. What's like a good... No, never mind. See, like I said, it's dumb. We're just gonna, Yeah, what's the best class period you've ever had? Alright, 110. Let's do it. Game wouldn't let me? Okay, so really, no matter what, we're just gonna have to go through this 3 times. Oh, fuck. Get out of here, panda. That one's very difficult to hit. Yeah, I'm really glad I don't have to deal with those. All you vagina havers out there, you have my condolences. You're a stronger person than I. Fuck. I feel like I just have to like call out of work like every time I had one, and I know that wouldn't fly. It's like everyone else can do it, why can't you? And I'm like, 'cause I'm a fucking pussy. He says, why would you call yourself a pussy for being strong? Like, 'cause people who have them have periods, and it's like clearly they're strong. Cool, we never have to deal with that again. I was trying to, in solidarity of vagina havers, name it pussy, but I've made it pus. And pussy is different. Oh god. Solar bowler. What's a no? Force of nature. Oh, I don't want to even know what that is. Alright, it's only 1 minute. Is it a ball level? Oh, I don't want it to be a ball level. It's gonna be a ball level, isn't it? It's a ball level. Alright, what's its gimmick? Alright. Not what I wanted to do. finding all the boxes, I feel like, is gonna be the hard one. Game. I'm a force of nature. I really don't want to miss any of the boxes. Yeah, when I first started this, I'm like, yeah, the ball levels are the best part, and then like I get a little older, I get a little wiser, and it's like, oh, this isn't the best part at all. This is gonna be fucking miserable. But fucking yay, that worked. I'm really glad this exists. It was really fun. I'm glad, like, it yeeted me really far. I had a great time. No! No! Whew. What? Well, at least I know I don't have to go over there. Peace out, doggo. Just remember, it can always get worse. You could be playing Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I actually remember much about high school. I did not have a good time, and I mean, I guess it wasn't like the fuck. Like, it was a fine time, like, overall, like, not many responsibilities, but I don't know. High school is also a, oh, peace out, Anya, I totally get it. Game, are you joking me? Are there boxes up there? Probably. But it's like, I don't know, like, what's progressing me, and, like, what's, like, just a thing I can visit. I've been trying to get a CDI emulator to work for a while to do Link Faces of Evil. Thank you, Anya. May you have good luck in all that you do as well. Yeah, smash that like button if you can relate, people. High school is just undiagnosed mental, problems for 4 years. Now, I'm gonna do the CDI games. That's the plan. At least one of Gamelon and Faces of Evil. I don't care about Zelda's Adventure. That doesn't look funny. You know what would be really cool? Throwing myself down this and having a great time, but I have to go really slowly to make sure I don't miss any boxes. Now, I'm very good at finishing bad games. Against my better judgment. High school would have gone a lot smoother if I just, talked to anyone about potential depression symptoms. I know I missed a box, and I have to go back. Those curves are unfair, what I say when I see a real thick dude. I'm like, man, how can I get an ass like that? Yeah, I torture myself so you guys can have fun, is the way I look at it. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I hated all of high school. I had really good times with it. Just as a whole, I probably would have had a better time if I had gotten these symptoms checked out. Because if I'd gotten on these meds sooner, I probably would be a much, more adjusted person. Boy, speedrunning this is... We have to finish this in a minute. I think this is going to be the big breaker. that's a hot take. You don't even like 2 or 3 or Crash to Insanity? Like, I started Alpine in high school, and that I look back really fondly about that. I did not trap myself in. Oh my god, I thought I trapped myself in another death loop. I don't necessarily remember the dreams, I just know that they're a lot more vivid than they used to be. Like, good or bad, they're very vivid, and that makes them a lot more interesting, because before I didn't really remember many dreams. You say a lot of things, Jay. I mean, I guess that's valid. What do you think of Spyro games, then? The middle part is all Nitro, and it leads back to that one part. This is where we're gonna have to go further. I assure you that me being horrible here is not a... If you went down there, it would just yeet you into the abyss. Hold up. Hold up. Is that just to yeet you into the... Is that a beginner's trap? Alright, it doesn't just yeet you into the abyss. But it's like the stress worth it? That one's just gonna yeet you into Nitro if you're not expecting it. How the fuck are we supposed to beat this in a time limit? I don't know. I remember really not liking Enter the Dragonfly. I just thought it was boring. Like, for all of Wrath of Cortex's shortcomings, I at least got to the final boss there. But Enter the Dragonfly, I couldn't even bring myself to really get much further than the first couple levels. It's just really boring. Like, this is bad, but we can laugh about it. Enter the Dragonfly is just boring. I need you to understand, avoiding that death loop I did with my mouth. Because I had to keep my mouth on the joystick in order to avoid, in order to keep my hand on the save state. No, Spyro is really good. I love the Spyro series. Except for, you know, Enter the Dragonfly. Well, alright, I love the PS1 Spyro games. There we go. I think that means we get the gem. Alright, 2 for 2. Reignited, like, I really like the cutscenes, but I feel like I wouldn't like like playing through it with those graphics. Like, everything looks a little too real. I feel like I'm probably gonna like miss gems otherwise. I mean, it's just a lot of PS1 series just did not make the jump very well to PS2. And I don't think it's a matter of just like the hardware. I think it's just a matter of, you know, switching devs. Here we go. Oh, suck it! That was the coolest! I need to save! But I don't want to enter a death loop! Wait, I have an idea. Sly is a series I have no, like, nostalgia for. I never really played Sly. My friend swore by it, but, I just never got into it. I don't know, by the time the PS2 was on, I kind of stopped caring about mascot platformers. Like, Sly never did anything for me, even though I know people really liked it. Oh, no, I guess that's not true, because I really like Jack. Very specifically Jack. Oh, fuck, that was a really far back way to drop. I very specifically like Jack 1. I liked Jack 2 when I was a kid, because it's like, whoa, edgy, my mom's not gonna want me to play this. And getting older is realizing Jack 2 sucks. Damn, we were like 2 seconds short of the platinum there. Whew. I guess that's how we're supposed to get it. There's probably a better route I could take, but probably yeeting yourself around like in a Sonic Adventure 2 is probably the way to go for it. Yeah, we were 2 seconds short of the platinum. Alright, what do you think this is? This is it. This is the final level until we can just beat the final boss again. I assure you, none of those were on purpose. They were all just saving myself. Just happening to get lucky enough to save myself. I really don't want this to be a flying level. Okay, I wouldn't mind a flying level, I guess. Come on. Why is it Coco? I hate Coco. She's stupid. No, turn around. Coco, you furry bitch, turn around! What are you supposed to do? Is there a way to, like, hit the brakes? What the fuck are you supposed to do? This game is just is poopy caca shit. Hate this. There's no brakes. Gotta do everything in one glorious run. And I'm sure what this pattern that I've established sure isn't going to keep working. Growing up, did any of you ever get in trouble for saying, like, crap or sucks? Like, were those, like, bad words for you? Oh. Fluff? I didn't swear for 18 years. Ah, you beat the cake. I just didn't say it around my parent. Cheat. What? That depth perception sure isn't. this is something. Like, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's knowing that if you fuck up, your chance is just gone. I imagine this must be infuriating on actual hardware where you can't just cheat your way through it. But this absolutely feels like something I would dedicate an entire Saturday to in 4th grade. Like, I'd wake up at 6 a.m. and be like, alright, it's Crash Bandicoot time. And then I would just sit here and play this for 12 hours straight until I got it. I missed a gem. I did what? Where? By those nitros. God. That means we have to do it another time. Oh dear. Alright. I don't know, I can be in the mood to binge a game. It really depends on the game, though. Alright, here we go. Wait, it was there in the save state? Alright, well... At least now we don't have to worry about getting all the boxes, so that's done. Okay, cool. I just have to pay a little closer attention. This level takes a really long time to load. I have to like Monster Hunter Claw this to like be able to like shred and jump at the same time. On the PS2, this whole on the PS2, I imagine that like if we were like not speeding anything up and we had to do all the deaths, like this would probably like unironically be like a 10-session stream series. Like if we were going for like the relics and everything, this would probably be like 10 sessions. Yeah, I gotta be in the mood to like binge a game, but like I can get there. It's a lot easier with the Switch being portable. But though sometimes, yeah, I do get like the like I just can't do it sometimes. Like I could only ever like I could do like an hour of 3 houses at a time. Alright, where is this gem then? Is it around here? Alright, past it. Where is it? Did I pass it again? I save stated ahead of it. Had to jump to get it. Wait, so I completely missed it again? I don't even, like, I didn't even see it. Fucking Christ. It was really easy to binge play games on it's above nitro boxes. It's over some nitros. It's floating above the No, I have to get this gem first. I know it. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all. 3 hops this time. We can't get the gems while we're doing it. Apparently. This game is just a fucking vibe check. How would you feel like if you had a remote control vibrator and you gave it to your significant other and you were out in public with it in and they were just like vibe check and turns it up all the way during a nice dinner or something? Hello, Rabe, you dip? It's over some nitros. There, I've gotten save states at 3 points. Unless I've already missed it and save stated past it. It's not there. Oh, there it is! Okay. Yeah, wow, I never would have seen that. Okay. That's mad stinky, yo. After this, I don't want to give anything to Rab. I can't suffer anymore. Alright. Now we just have to go through this one last time to get the relic. We don't even need the relic, I just want it. We might as well since we're here. I can't just leave one relic behind. This will be a true 105% series. Yeah, at least Wild Woody had the session, or had the courtesy to end after one session. B-Rabe Butler. Brab. Yeah, Wild Woody was comical, to say the least. This is just cockadoodoo. Alright, let's just fucking rock this and call it a day. I have a distinct feeling we're gonna have to, redo this. It's gotta be oh yeah, you have to be really efficient with your route or you don't get it. I hit that, you saw that. Oh boy. These hitboxes was shit enough when I was going slow. How do they expect me to do it when I'm going fast? I'm surprised it even gave me that. Splitty had bad hiccups last night and we kept taunting him by saying that the longest case of hiccups in the world was 64 years. Tell me I got a relic. Oh, yeah! God, I got like the Tetris effect going. Like my eyes are like, if I look at something, it looks like it's moving even when it's not. Alright. 106%. We got everything. We just have to beat the boss and get the ending, and hopefully they're like, oh, but he needs the platinum relics, because then I'm just gonna Google the ending and turn on my webcam and fucking insert this PS4 controller. Let this end. This is why I don't 100% games. It's never good. It's Tim! Oh shit, what did I map the... There we go. ASMR, Wrath of Cortex. That was me putting the mic into the back of my throat and inhaling. You don't want to see a face cam of me. I don't make like... Oh fuck. I don't make an entertaining face when I play. A face cam of me would be very boring. Yeah, I'm constantly ahegowing every time I play. You don't want to see that. Like, he doesn't have like momentum. See? Alright. Now the halfway point where the game decides to take a year and a half to get anything done. I wish Cooking Mama would make an ahegao whenever you did something right. I've got no clue about what the meta or the hitboxes are. The hitboxes feel weird in general. Like, there's no, like, real depth perception. Crash Bandicoot would wear an ahegao hoodie, right? I'm gonna shoot Cortex right in his dumb fucking face. Alright, please, just give me the ending. Please. Let this end.
Can't you ever let me win? What do you want from me, you cretin? No, Uka Uka, I can explain. It's too late for that now! I don't think you should have done that.
What did he do? He made an Ahigo.
Wait a second. That annoying scientist doesn't have control over me anymore. Where is that pathetic twerp? There's no time for that now, Crunch.
Danger. Critical power overload in Evil Space Station. Run for your life.
Sure wish I could hear any of this.
Your energy bolt caused a slight chain reaction. It might be wise if we made our way to the escape pods. This is all your fault! If you hadn't ducked out of the way, none of this would have happened! This doesn't look good.
Hey, any of you guys need a ride?
They're in space without a helmet.
Crash, Coco, Aku Aku. I'm grateful to all of you. If it weren't for you, I'd still be under the control of Dr. Cortex. Thank you for believing in me, guys.
You're welcome, Crunch. Hey,
That background is still just Microsoft Paint.
See of Dr. Cortex and Uka Uka?
I'd like to believe that, my children. But somehow, I doubt that very much. Idiot! Fool! Mankind!
Hey, Twinsanity.
You've landed us in the middle of nowhere! Ouch! Whoa! No, wait! I can explain! Ah! I'll get my revenge, Crash Bandicoot! Just you wait!
That wasn't even close to worth it. Holy fuck, that wasn't even close to worth it. This game is really good. I had a fun time. Wait, that guy's name is Dave Dootson? Cunt life? No, well, the PS1 Crash games are good. The everything after the... No, and then Twinsanity's fine. It's different, but I like it. This game is some, this game in particular is, fresh cock-a-doodoo. Yeah, this one is fucking terrible. And I chose it because I knew it was terrible. Yeah, Twinsanity is my favorite Crash game, and I'd really like to see the womb music? Chris Ho? No, the GBA ones, like, I don't like that isometric, somewhat 3D perspective that a lot of, like, GBA platformers had. Like, there was a Banjo-Kazooie game that did that, but I just think it's hideous. It gives me a headache just looking at it. You know, Rocco was voiced by the bully from Back to the Future, and I don't know who Jess Harnell was, but I'm sure she also had a role. Crunch was voiced by the guy who did, Gontu from Lilo and Stitch. Let's see. Jess Harnell. Oh, he voiced, Wacko. Oh, he's the voice actor for Crash Bandicoot. Huh. You see, I take it back. I can see why Crash is sexualized. Look at that arch. His whole pussy is available for the taking. Like, he just, like, one thrust, and you were, like, halfway up his cervix. Look at that. You could like fucking thrust it and like have it like your poke its tonsils out with your dick. Alright, moving on. I'm going to assassinate myself. Oh, I can't pull out the gun in here? I wanted to assassinate my sister. Wait, I can still do this. Hey, look at me slide. Wait. It's a speed running tactic. This is me running away from Crash Bandicoot knowing that there's no way to get away from it. Imagine... Never mind. The series was stupid. Crash Bandicoot Wrath of the Cortex in review. Let's twerk it at Coco. Yeah, hold up. Don't even try to like... Alright, here we go. Crash is making a clap. It's your wedding night. And Crash Bandicoot has decided that... No! Oh god, Crash Bandicoot is warped away from you and abducted by aliens. That's what happens. It's your wedding... It's your wedding night, and Crash Bandicoot, you're primed, you're moistened, you're in your fine lingerie. And, you're spread, your flaps are dragging across the sheets, and you can withstand any assault, and then he crouches over you like, and that's your perspective as he eats you out.